From an incredible close-up video of a shopping center being blown to pieces, to an amazing shot of two gigantic cooling towers brought down in dramatic fashion, here are 5 extreme building demolition and implosions. Number 5. Siegen is a German city located in the east of North Rhine-Westphalia. For some people, the beauty of Siegen lies in its university. For others, the lively atmosphere generated by its more than 20,000 students makes Siegen unique. However, back in 2020, a different type of attraction came to the city. On October 18th of that year, a group of onlookers gathered by the Eisern Highway Bridge to witness the demolition of its northern section. The video shows the collapse of the gigantic structure slowly yielding to the force of gravity. After the columns were destroyed, it only took a few seconds for the bridge to entirely collapse. According to those responsible for the demolition, 61 kilos of explosives were used to bring down the heavy 50-meter-high, 12,300-ton bridge. It was done because the span was deemed unsafe and therefore had to be removed. The demolition was a success and a new, safer highway bridge was opened. Number 4. Dortmund is considered the 8th largest city in Germany with right around 600,000 inhabitants. It is an administrative, commercial, and cultural center of the area. That is why the city is constantly expanding to maintain the quality of life of its people. On February 17, 2019, the former power plant Gustav Nepper was blown up in Dortmund with more than 200 kilograms of explosives. The demolition footage shows the precise moment when the majestic buildings surrounding the central tower turned to dust before a gigantic chimney fell along with the rest of the structures. After the demolition swept away a 69-meter-high boiler house, followed by a 128-meter-high cooling tower and a 210-meter-high chimney, the area was cleared entirely for future work. Fortunately, no casualties or economic damage were reported due to this risky and necessary work. Number 3. In the Ruhr region of Germany, there is a beautiful city in which agriculture and industry peacefully coexist, known as Recklinghausen. Like other demolitions in this video, this one was done to clear away an old building to make way for a new development. On August 12, 2012, a large group of neighbors gathered in front of the former Lohrhof Center in Recklinghausen to witness the demolition of an old shopping center. After a brief countdown, the building came tumbling down. Demolition of large buildings poses a danger to workers, bystanders, and neighbors in the area. For example, if the demolition team had made a mistake, the fall of a 53-meter shopping mall could easily harm spectators or leave the building not fully demolished. Fortunately, the demolition went well, proving once again that implosions are safe as long as the workers know what they are doing. Number 2. The first documented records of Gelsenkirchen date back to 1150. However, this small town remained unknown until the 19th century when the Industrial Revolution caused the entire area to experience abysmal growth. In 1900, the population of Gelsenkirchen grew from 6,000 to 138,000, a figure that has not stopped increasing hand in hand with the city's economic development, the growing demolition of old buildings, and the construction of more attractive and practical structures. On August 10, 2008, 2 cooling towers were destroyed after the demolition in spectacular fashion. Despite the bad weather, the video still clearly shows the size and scale of the towers and the impressive way they collapsed in on themselves. Cooling towers are installations that basically cool large volumes of water. Through this process, they can reject heat from power generation. Some of these structures can even reach 220 meters. Although we are not clear on the exact height of the Gelsenkirchen cooling towers, we do know that they were gigantic and that the EON team probably didn't have an easy time clearing debris. Thankfully, the demolition was successful and no further explosives were needed to finish the job. Number 1. Northwest of Beinerstadt and south of Henstadt is a German village known as Wachenbrunn. Back on September 19th of 2013, 4 130-meter-high transmission masts were set to be demolished. The towers were supported by cables, so it didn't take much to send them crashing down. After a brief countdown, the structures collapsed and collided with one another before smashing into the ground. Telecommunication towers and masts are man-made structures designed to support antennas for broadcasting and telecommunications work. In other words, they are why you can enjoy your favorite programs daily. Thanks to implosions, these towers can be demolished and replaced very quickly, as long as you plan how the towers will fall so as to not affect nature or other human beings. Well, that's all we have for today. If you have a clip you want to see featured on the channel, you can send in your submissions to the link down below, or go to submit.monthlyfails.tv. Otherwise, click the link on screen now to see more videos just like this. And with that, we will catch you in the next one.